It's a matchup for second place in the Big 8 Conference. Diablo Valley College against Santa Rosa Junior College. Who will get that nod and for sure a berth in the postseason? You'll find out next. Welcome to Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College for this finale in the Big 8 against Diablo Valley College at a Pleasant Hill. The Vikings 17-10, 10-5 in the Big 8, coached by Irvin Anderson in his third season. The Vikings got the win when these teams played in Pleasant Hill. The Bear Cubs were up 59-49 with 7:54 left in the game. The Bear Cubs offense went south, literally, and the Vikings outscored the Bear Cubs 18-5 in the last 7:54 to win that game, despite DVC only shooting 30%. There had to be 4 or 5 possessions where the Vikings got multiple offensive rebounds in the same possession. So although they might have gone 1 for 4 on a possession, they got the field goal, and that's what really, I think, cost the Bear Cubs the victory. The Bear Cubs beat MJC on Tuesday night, but still turned the ball over 20 times and allowed 17 offensive rebounds, coached by Craig McMillan in his 23rd season, 458 wins, the 2014 state champions, and the Bear Cubs were 2-8 dating back into December, and they've never got a chance to get to 5. Well, they did, and they didn't get there. And they have that chance tonight to get a win over DVC. History between these teams since 2013, and I believe it's their closest rival in conference, 63 miles apart. In the last 19 games, Santa Rosa has 11-8 edge. The last 3 seasons, these teams have split. The last time the Vikings swept the Bear Cubs this series, the home and home, was in 2016, and that was Steve Coachemilio was the head coach. Now retired, 30 years, 659 wins, and one of my favorite people not only in junior college basketball but just all together. I know he's watching tonight, and Coach wanted to say hello to you. Those 11 of those 19 games have been decided by 9 or less points. So we would expect the same thing to happen tonight. And one final note before we take a quick break. These two teams are some of the best in shooting and making from the three-point line in junior college basketball. DVC's doing it at 9 a game, and the Bear Cubs just over 8 made threes a game. We'll come back more, but you're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express. So first, let's go the three keys to victory. 3 keys to victory for DVC. These are right from Coach Anderson. Play with pace, box out, and guard the three-point line. For Santa Rosa, handle the pressure of DVC, paint defense, and keep them off the offensive glass. And Babs is key. And Chris Babcock, Babs is my nickname. Rebound. Like I said, they just allowed way too many offensive rebounds on multiple possessions in the last matchup. To honor America, our national anthem will be coming up here from Santa Rosa.
Towards all coaches, players, fans, and game officials. Officiating tonight's contest, please welcome Greg Puccioni, Brewing Candelaria, and Nate Rogoff. Santa Rosa Junior College would also like to thank the training staff personnel for their work with the athletes in today's game, and our cheer team for keeping our spirits high. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red lights the mufflers singing gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? And
Our national anthem, we'll get our lineups here. First for Diablo Valley College. They had to play all their games on the road last year because their gym was getting remodeled. Backboards are in, everything's set up, and they were very strong at home this season. 9-3, they're 5-5 on the road, and 3-2 on the neutral court. First, the starters for DVC.
Sophomore guard from Deer Valley High School, number 1, Monique Edwards. 5'11" sophomore guard from Concord High School, number 3, Joaquin Oropeza. 6'1" freshman guard from Granada High School, number 23, Yatin Anderson. And the 6'4" sophomore forward from CMST High School, number 33, Ausiellos.
The starters for the Vikings, now for Santa Rosa Junior College.
Now, introducing your Bear Club starting five. At forward, 6'4" freshman from Wellington, New Zealand, number 5, Diablo. At guard, 6'3" freshman from Danville, number 22, Connor Stick-Schultz. At forward, 6'5" freshman from the Lamb, number 23, Stephen Ransom. At forward, 6'7" freshman from Santa Rosa, number 34, Noah Capuro. And ladies and gentlemen, playing his final regular season home game here at Deli Pavilion, our sole sophomore on the roster, giving up for 6 more guard for Hills by
Stallworth, Tomerlin, Steck-Schulte, Ransom, and Capurro. Grund did not play against MJC. He'll come off the bench tonight. And a player that contributed, and see if he comes off the bench tonight or if he's out, Ben Tejas for DVC. He had 16 points, and he's the top three-point shooting percentage player in the Big 8 Conference. Matter of fact, 4 out of the top 5 in the Big 8 are playing in this game tonight. Our officials, Greg Puccioni, Ruben Candelaria, and Nate Rugoff. I'm Chris Babcock, and we're underway here from Hale Pavilion in Santa Rosa. Steck-Schulte to Stallworth. He had 15 points in the first half against MJC. Didn't play in the second half, but very, very athletic player. Steck-Schulte to Capurro. DVC's will get in your chest. You've got to handle the pressure. That was one of the keys. Capurro from the corner, and the Bear Cubs are off to a good start. The Vikings, 73.6 points a game. That's 52nd in the state. Off mark, Capurro with the defensive rebound. The game against Santa Rosa, DVC only committed 6 turnovers. They were 6 of 19 from the free throw line, shooting 30% but from the field, but still won the game. High post entry to Capurro, out to Ransom. Kicks it out to Stallworth. Steck-Schulte from 3. Miss. Rebound. Nuhu is averaging 9 points a game and just over 8 rebounds. Miss. And a one-bounce rebound to Capurro. DVC, 7 of their wins have been by 6 or less points. 4 of their 10 losses have been 7 or less points. They play close games. I think regardless of how this game goes, I think the Vikings are in the tournament in the postseason. If Santa Rosa loses, they're out. This will be their last game. Grace, the Sandra alum, gets the Vikings on the board, and then they'll turn up the heat with the pressure. And how the Bear Cubs handle that, and we've said it twice already, because they turned the ball over against MJC 20 times. And that wasn't a very physical press. Tomlin lays it up and misses. And the ball goes up to Oropeza. Can score, but averaging nearly 4 assists a game. Miss. Capurro with another board. Grace 1 for 2. Steck-Schulte, good luck, buries the 3. And we've got a timeout on the floor. And that's one thing with Coach Anderson. and a lot of these coaches, you make a mistake defensively, they're immediately going to call and have a quick meeting and a quick timeout and invest in that. We'll keep it here. Trimyc Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. And Big John's Market, bringing a world of good things to Hillsburg. We've got more games, junior college games. We cover them, a lot of junior colleges in the state, in Northern California. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV and subscribe, and subscribe to our YouTube channel where you're probably watching this game, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Like to see how teams react after they call the timeout. Anderson, nice feed, and it's an easy layup for Edwards. Edwards averaging nearly 15 a game, and just an easy cut, and then it's a turnover because the Bear Cubs do not possess the ball. And that's the press. If you try to dribble it before you actually possess the ball, that will be very much into the Vikings' favor. Anderson hands it off to Edwards. He had 13 in the game against Santa Rosa. He's a capable passer, but then Nuhu misses the point-blank range layup. Capurro showing a lot of patience. Spin cycle move, kicks it off to Tomlin. He likes that spot but misses. Grace with the rebound. He's averaging nearly 8 a game. And then we've got an illegal screen. I believe this is on Nuhu. Yeah, that'd bode well playing on the Eagles defense on Sunday. Tellez in the game, averaging 15 points a game, nearly 4 assists, and he gets blown by Stallworth, and it's a layup drill. Test the waters early on, and Ezekiel with the field goal. High post entry to Nuhu, turns and faces and hits the 15-footer. When he turns and faces, it's with authority. Trust me. See, that you pick up the dribble there, you're going to put yourself into a situation. Attack the basket. Tomerlin, high post to Ransom. He turns and faces. Hits the 15-footer, misses the 15-footer rather. Gave him the benefit of the doubt, but I like his assertiveness. A lot of times he'll put the ball on the floor there. Bear Cubs, they're scoring at nearly 68 a game. Again, we don't expect a high-scoring output here tonight. That's 89th in the state. These teams are very good at making the three. And then Edwards with the steal and the timeout. See, you think you've beat the press, and then anytime I was talking anytime they cross half court and turn back to their opponent's basket, it's a turnover. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Ausiellos 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. for tasty food and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And the Omelette Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Right here, just keep going to the basket. When you turn back, it's a turnover every time. And Edwards is a very good defender. Tellez, shimmy shakes, grunt into the game, and pretty easy basketball. Grun come into the game much like when Tejas did, and Stallworth took him into the hoop. And we're tied up here at 8. I'll say this, too. The 2 times that DVC has called timeouts, both times they've come out and scored on that possession. Small things. Steck Schulte lies, baseline, short, rebound, Tejas. Lying on the court is A-OK, just didn't finish. Deep 3, in and out, heartbreak for Oropeza. Justin Smith in the game. Low block to Ransom to Stallworth. That's a tough pass to catch in traffic, and it'll stay with the Bear Cubs. If he doesn't throw it that hard, it's probably a turnover. Inbound Bear Cubs, 15 on the shot clock. Smith wants it. Low block against Traylor. Double pump and gets the hometown roll. Romeo Traylor just in the game for Coach Anderson. Edwards, a deep 3, back rim, offensive rebound, Oropeza of DVC. As we have mentioned, and it have mentioned several times, 4 or 5 possessions for DVC when they played Santa Rosa the last time, where they got 3 or 4 shots in the offense and then eventually would score. Smith, wild, out of control, and they get the basket. Justin Smith kind of looked like a runaway beer truck here, but is able to make the delivery to the basket and get fouled and a chance for the old-fashioned 3. He had a couple of minute segment against MJC where the Bear Cubs just put the Pirates and sunk their ship, literally. Deep 3, Anderson with confidence. You got to get towards the basket. Near turnover, but Steck Schulte clears it past half court. Ransom against Tejas. He's got a mismatch there. Stallworth, deep 3, back rim, rebound by Traylor. Quickly up to Edwards. He'll scan the court, guarded by Steck Schulte. From downtown, Mendocino Avenue, doesn't go. Ransom with the rebound. Smith is fouled by Tejas, and it'll be on the shot, and it'll be a couple of free throws. If you don't turn and face Justin, he's going to go to the basket. And sometimes it doesn't look very pretty, but he'll get the job done. But that segment against MJC put the Bear Cubs over the top. The last game for DVC, they had a blowout win against Sierra. They won 81-50. Neither one of these teams are very good free throw shooting teams either, so we'll see how that bodes late. So far, so good for the Bear Cubs. From the charity stripe. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks for joining us on NorCal Sports TV, the streaming home, once again, of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. Regular season finale, Anderson. He squares up with effectiveness several times tonight. Steck Schulte picks up his dribble and then just turns it over. Pardo into the game, gets the easy steal. Grace goes right to the hoop, misses, rebound, will stay with DVC. This lobbing, gravy-dripping pass is going to get turned over every single time. As we were saying, you've got to pass with purpose. Because Connor, although he had 15 points against MJC, he turned the ball over 6 times. Edwards, 7-footer, goes 9. Smith, rebound. Stallworth crosses half court. Tomerlin back into the ball game. He has the basketball, and then a hand check. If the official's going to call it close like this, that might favor Santa Rosa. Getting into the game for the first time, Landon Wiedenfeld in for Coach McMillan, about to inbound the ball. Low block to Smith. 10 on the shot clock. Tomerlin fires and buries it. It seems that when the Bear Cubs get a post touch, that their shooting percentage from downtown goes up quite a bit. Heartbreak for Pardo. Grund has the thievery by Pardo, and he lays it up. Second steal for him. Bear Cubs were about to get into a chance to take their biggest lead of the game, and then the Bear Cubs just literally give it away. Pardo with a couple of steals early on off the bench for Coach Anderson. Just go, Ezekiel. See, he puts a teammate in a bad position right there. You should just finish at the basket. Speaking of finishing, thought Anderson was going to fire up that three. Grace, that's nearly turned over. No reset, 15 on the shot clock. Oropeza drives, misses, and then Nuhu. Big fella, you went over the back. So he's called for the foul. 15 foul for DVC. The Bear Cubs have 16 fouls. That's the second team foul, or second personal foul for Nuhu, the team's leading rebounder. So seeing his first action is Vinny Andrea. Smith, player can. That's an easy call. That's such an easy call. Oropeza was there yesterday. If he could ever counter that with a mid-range game, that's a 7-foot shot there. Pardo playing a little two-man game with Oropeza will swing it to Anderson. He'll get a screen by Andrea. 17-footer doesn't go, and a little don't understand the foul here. It was a foul. Don't just – you have no chance to block that shot. And then you give free throws, two free free throws to Anderson, and he will take advantage every single time. It was 18-13. Bear Cubs had the basketball. You know, they come down and then a steal, a field goal, and it's a 1-point game. 9 minutes here left in the first half, and then that's a hand check. 6 team foul on DVC. The next one, the Bear Cubs will be shooting free throws. Yeah, and it's an easy call. Easy call. And that's the value in replay. Having a replay. You know, we can do the computer-generated or the one-camera thing, but having replay is so key in watching these games. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
Hacienda San Angel, nestled high above the narrow cobblestone streets of Puerto Vallarta, one of the world's most elegant and romantic boutique luxury hotel experiences awaits. Proprietor Paula Castaneda. Lombardis Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. And the May family, Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball would like to thank the May family for their continued support of Bear Cub athletics.
Luis, I'm very disappointed. There was a Bear Cub here earlier, and then Houdini's escaped and he's gone. Maybe he's looking for picnic baskets. That's Yogi. I digress. Stallworth misses. Gets the offensive rebound, tipped over to Wiedenfeld, and it's in a new fresh shot clock for the Bear Cubs. They're not a very good offensive rebounding team. Tomerlin shoots, misses. Another rebound. Stallworth. Might have looked like it went off his back leg, but we'll move on. But Bear Cubs, that's another turnover. They had 20 the other night, and that's usually not how they played. Both these teams value the possession of the basketball. Steal by Tomerlin. And what did he do? He reversed back towards his opponent's basket and then tries to make the pass. Just go to the basket. Or pick it up and let the offense reset, but you can't try to make that pass off the dribble. Bear Cubs, 1 point lead here. Spin cycle move, Tomerlin. He's not shy. Edwards, air ball, and another offensive rebound for DVC. In talking about purpose, you got to block out with a purpose. Just because you have a body on somebody doesn't mean you're blocking them out. So it's an extended possession for DVC. Oropeza against Stallworth. Edwards. Little give and go. And a Wilsonberger served back hot by Smith. And then this is the fourth shot, and another Wilsonberger. I don't know why the shot clock reset. Oh, no, it hit the rim. Good call. And Stallworth. Another Wilson. But this is going to, if DVC gets a shot off, I believe it'll be their fifth shot of this possession. Tomerlin denies. Steal. Misses the layup, gets the offensive rebound, goes up and misses. Frustrating couple of minutes here for the Bear Cubs. Anderson, short, Smith gets the rebound. Got to turn and face against Smith. Wiedenfeld out to Stallworth. It's a 2-on-1 situation, paint to paint, and it's a kick out to the three when you could go with the power layup. Stallworth. Tomerlin. Misses. Smith, offensive rebound. He's fouled on the shot, but no call. Normally don't get critical of the officials, but he's hammered down here on this shot. Trimyc Mechanical, innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Big John's Market, bringing a world of good things to Hillsburg. And Jolly Washer Express, Antonio Bunting and family for their unconditional support of Santa Rosa Junior College athletics and specifically Bear Cub basketball. The fastest and most convenient car wash in town on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. So, timeout. Bear Cubs lead by 3. But the effort that they have had to put in on defense, and specifically defensive rebounding, and the amount of times that they have been frustrated and been 4 or 5 shots by DVC, that just wears on you. And that's what this Vikings team will do. They've got a lot of returning players off last season's team. 6:30 mark here. Steck Schulte will inbound. Tomerlin with the catch. Smith, hand check, skip pass to Tomerlin. Wiedenfeld goes out of bounds, doesn't establish his feet in, and off the timeout, it's a turnover, Santa Rosa. Bear Cubs have scored 2 points in the last couple of minutes, 3 minutes. And DVC, luckily for the Bear Cubs, haven't scored. Nice cut to the basket, but Wiedenfeld gets his hand in the passing lane. And then the Bear Cubs called for a foul. Ransom and Capurro will come back in. Fouls on Smith. That's his second. I was wrong earlier. That's only the 3rd team foul. But credit DVC. They've only been called for 6 fouls. They've been on that for more than 5 minutes. Edwards. Little pause and hesitation and misses wide left. Capurro with another rebound. Stallworth. That's a good call. Greg Puccioni all over that. We'll take a break. You're watching Bear Cub basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. The fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express. We're just grinding along here at Hale Pavilion in Santa Rosa. The Bear Cubs lead by 3. And we appreciate you joining us wherever you may be, from Pleasant Hill to Austin, Texas to New Zealand. That's the beauty of the World Wide Web. And we appreciate all of our partners of helping us bring you Bear Cub basketball all season long. This is Game 10 for us, and always a pleasure covering the Bear Cubs and all these teams in the Big 8, partners with a high percentage of these schools, and helping us prepare Coach Anderson and Coach McMillan, and hopefully it's reflective in the broadcast. They've been pretty good off timeouts, that being the Vikings, but this one's a miss, and Capurro's got a handful of rebounds. Just a bad pass. And then that's a turnover by Pardo. When you can't make those passes moving. If you want to make the pass, just possess the ball, jump stop, and make it. Tomerlin fires and hits. Bear Cubs up by 6 in this grinder of a basketball game. Anderson. Yannick Anderson into the game. Edwards from downtown, short, long rebound, Steck Schulte. Stays square to the basket. Bear Cubs will run a little offense. Looking for their largest lead of the game. High post to Capurro. He's pretty good there, but then puts the ball on the floor and is stolen by DVC once again. They're a quick, athletic-handed team. And you put the ball on the floor, it's going to be misery. Speaking of misery, we got a Wilsonberger serve back hot, and then Capurro turns it over. Stallworth showing his athletic ability here in the Wilsonberger. But then, again, deep breath, possess the basketball. It's okay to just pick it up right there. 23-17. This resembles a Big Ten matchup with Woody Hayes and the Buckeyes. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Anderson, 15-footer, short, Ransom with the board, and then nearly turns it over to Yannick Anderson. They almost did it again. Capurro. Patience. Steck Schulte looking for a reversal of the basketball. They get it. High post to Capurro. Miss, long rebound to Grace. Edwards. Yannick Anderson. Yachten Anderson on the low block. And my Wilsonberger got censored. That Wilson. Oh, the Bear Cubs here. Bear Cubs back. We'll get a shot of that later after the free throw. Yeah. I'm a 57-year-old kid. Sue me. Tellez back into the game. DVC, that's their first point since the 9:06 mark in the earlier in the half. But the Bear Cubs were not efficient on offense. That Stallworth is there. What's for dinner? Tomerlin. What's a Wilsonberger? If you haven't guessed by now, if you're just joining us, it's a block shot, and that's a tribute to my late father, Jim, and he used to say it when he coached, if his team did it or if his team got served back, but it originally goes back to the late, great Bill Russell. Turnaround spin. Anderson gets the hometown roll in Sonoma County. Anderson close to, I think he's got half the points already for DVC. 2 minutes here. Stallworth. Low block to Capurro. Spin, turnaround. 9-footer goes 11. Doesn't draw iron, and here comes Edwards. Stallworth goes for the steal. Tejas possesses the ball to Edwards. Short, rebound, Steck Schulte. He's fouled in the backcourt by Oropeza, and that'll be free throws. But credit DVC. There's the Bear Cub. Nah. Is they were at 16 fouls for a long time. And finally the Bear Cubs, and I think that's attributed to the way that Santa Rosa is playing offense. Checking in is Pardo. That's Oropeza's second foul. Yannick Anderson in for Yatin Anderson. Or Yatin Anderson, my apologies. Steck Schulte gets the first one to fall. The Bear Cubs perfect from the free throw line. In the first matchup against DVC, they were 12 of 20. Splits the free throws. Pardo with the rebound. Tejas, one of the leading three-point shooter in the Big 8 Conference, and he shows why. And I know that was talked about in the defensive game plan. He's number 1. Then Grund is 3, Tomerlin is 4, and Steck Schulte are 5. The layup. Capurro. I think he's better off when he's just makes a move. Because when you're down there and you take a lot of time, you get hands in your way. Good defense by Tomerlin. 10 on the shot clock. Little pick and roll. Vikings love to do this. Kick it out to Anderson. Mid-range shot is off mark, and Ransom gobbles up the defensive rebound. And about 10-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And I think they're going to honor the sophomores of the women's basketball team at halftime. And they won the Big 8 Conference. So we're going to try to bring that to you. Tomerlin to Capurro. Head fake. Drive. Tomerlin. 3. Off mark. Rebound. Ransom. Misses a layup. Goes up again, and he's fouled. The Benicia High School alum showing can-do and benefited by the tip by Stallworth. And Stephan will go to the free throw line, one of the state's leading shot blockers. And that's 2 fouls on Trailer. And Ransom misses the first. 2 Bear Cubs miss free throws in a row. Nuhu back into the game. And so is Yatin Anderson. Splits the free throws, and it's a 6-point game. Edwards. Tejas. Ransom with the Wilson burger. Bear Cubs have a shot here. Stallworth. Catch and shoot doesn't go. I don't know how many Wilson burgers are left on the grill. I don't think many. The Bear Cubs have had to have at least 6 to 8 block shots. And it's been a grinder of a game, which we usually see between these two schools. 29-23, Santa Rosa leads. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back and see if we can catch some of the audio of the halftime ceremony in honoring the Lady Bear Cubs. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV. Ausiellos 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. for tasty food and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And the Omelette Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Take another break.
Hacienda San Angel, nestled high above the narrow cobblestone streets of Puerto Vallarta, one of the world's most elegant and romantic boutique luxury hotel experiences awaits. Proprietor Paula Castaneda. Lombardis Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. And the May family, Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball would like to thank the May family for their continued support of Bear Cub Athletics.
And in every practice, and they're going to give you a demonstration of their half-point madness. So apparently there's a special way that this is done. I couldn't even tell you. I've never made a half-court shot in my life, or a three-pointer. I might have made a free throw once. So ladies, go ahead. Come on, ladies. Hurry up, touch up. Lacey, tell me, does everybody get a ball and they just start shooting like crazy? One at a time. And almost. Getting close. We move the Rosenberg now. The upper D. All right, so we're supposed to make one of these. This is a celebration. See her get closer. Well, I guarantee you they make more of those during the game and in practice than you saw right now. Looks like they're going to try it one more time, right? All right. Well, she hit that. She did really. Almost. Oh my God. All right. All right, the crowd is asking for one more time. All right, hurry up, ladies. Whose ball made it? Whose was that? I think it was it Taylor Yacobu? Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to congratulate the Bear Cub women's basketball team for earning the Big 8 Conference Championship with a record of 15-1. Their overall regular season record of 25-2 is the best in program history. The last time the Bear Cup women were crowned conference champions was in 2013. All 9 players on this year's team, 3 of whom are freshmen, competed at Redwood Empire High Schools. Red shirts Hannah Webb, Abby Sanchez, and Lindsay Ariano have been huge practice players this year, and we look forward to having them on the court next year. Hannah, Abby, and Lindsay. Now I'd like to introduce number 30, Taylor Jacobi. Taylor Jacobi redshirted last year after graduating from Petaluma High School and can be counted on to contribute both defensively and offensively. She's hit some big-time threes and also can find the open player with her passing. She scored a career-high 8 points at home against Cosumnes River College. Taylor Jacobi, everybody. Next up, number 32, Meredith Gilbertson. Windsor High School graduate Meredith Gilbertson, a 5'9" freshman, is the Bear Cubs' second tallest player. She has started all but 2 games this season. Meredith's primary role is to defend against opposing and usually taller post players. Not only has she handled that task with ease, but she has contributed with her passing and rebounding as well. She scored in double figures 3 times with a high of 11 twice. She grabbed 13 rebounds against Cosumnes River College. Meredith Gilbertson, everybody. Next up is number 10, Luca Lowenberg from Annalee High School leads the Bear Cubs in scoring with an average of 15.6 points per game. She set the SRJC record for 3-pointers in a game when she made 10 at Cosumnes River. Luca is on track to set a new school record for 3-pointers in a single season, as her current total of 79 ties teammates Lady Lincoln's record-setting set during the 29-20 season. Luca Lowenberg, everybody. Now, the remaining 6 players are all sophomores, and they will be sorely missed. First, we'd like to introduce number 20, Shireen Ericat. Co-captain Shireen Ericat, a Petaluma High graduate who played her freshman year at Ausiellos College in Los Angeles before returning to Sonoma County, has adapted well to her position at forward. She has shown she can score and rebound inside and out using her quickness and athleticism. Shireen is averaging 8 points per game and 5.3 rebounds per game. She has scored in double figures in 8 games and led the team with a career-high 18 points against Sac City. She grabbed 10 rebounds against Ausiellos and 11 at Diablo Valley College. Shireen's competitive mentality and leadership have been instrumental in the Bear Cup success this year. Number 20, Shireen Ericat. Number 24, Rosa Nevin. Post player Rosa Nevin may be undersized for her position, but she has proven she can hold her own against bigger opponents and has come up with key rebounds and big baskets in pressure situations. She is second on the team in rebounding with an average of 6.2 per game and averages 4.5 points per game. Against Sac City, she came up big, registering a double-double with career highs of 15 points and 17 rebounds. Rose has made a huge impact with her toughness and grit throughout the season. She has become a key player in the Bear Cubs rotation. Number 24, Rosa. Number 21, Alex Tetizia. She can run the floor as well as score from long range. Last season, Alex scored in double figures in 4 games with a high of 18 against Fresno River College. This season, she is averaging 5 points per game and has reached double figures 3 times with a high of 12 at Diablo Valley. She also proved to be a defensive stalwart by blocking 25 shots. Alex brings her own flair to the Bear Cubs, giving us valuable athleticism and hustle every time she's on the floor. Number 21, Alex Tetizia. Number 22, Lainey Lincoln. Point guard Lainey Lincoln was an all-conference selection during the 2019-2020 season, averaging 13 points per game and registering 3 double-doubles. She injured her knee before the start of last season and has regained her mobility and shooting touch. She has provided court leadership as well as scoring opportunities for herself and her teammates. Lainey is averaging 7.3 points per game with 2.7 assists. She passed for a career-high 7 assists in 3 games this season. She scored a career-high 27 points in both games against Sonora River College her freshman year. This season, Lainey scored 19 and 18 against American River College. Prior to the start of this year, she held the single-season record for most three-pointers with 79. We are so happy Lainey came back for her last season as a Bear Cub. Number 22, Lainey Lincoln. Number 1, Sierra Mahalik. As a freshman point guard, Sierra Mahalik was selected to Big 8 All-Conference after averaging 9.3 points per game and scoring in double figures in 12 games with a high of 17, plus 10 rebounds against Fresno City College. This season, she has reached double figures in 14 games with a high of 22 against Butte College. Sierra leads the team in assists, averaging 4.7 per game, which is the 5th highest in school history. She was named MVP of the San Francisco City College Tournament. She has provided leadership and a competitive drive that has fueled the Bear Cubs this season. Number 1, Sierra Mahalik. Number 23, Ashley Barr. Last season, Ashley Barr averaged 10.6 points per game and 8.8 rebounds per game. This season, her averages are up to 12.7 and 11.5. She was an honorable mention all-conference selection last year. In her first game this season, she matched her career high of 22 points and pulled down 10 rebounds. She has grabbed a high of 17 rebounds in 3 different games. She was named MVP of the Merced tournament. Ash has also recently signed a letter of intent to play basketball for Cal State University, Chico. She gives the Bear Cubs a level of comfort with her consistent but quiet dominance inside. Her valuable asset for this team and the entire program is undeniable. Number 23, Ashley Barr. The entire Bear Cubs women's basketball family would like to thank everybody on the team, especially the 6 sophomores, for their leadership, hard work, and skills. Big round of applause for our Big 8 champion women's basketball team.
Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express. So ready to start the second half. So DVC scored to their 17th point with a 9:17 mark in the first half. That was a couple of free throws by Anderson. They didn't score their next basket till the 3:01 mark. Low scoring game, 29-23. Honored the Bear Cub women's basketball team, second in the state. Tomerlin had a chance for a layup, doesn't take it, pass around, and Steck Schulte hits the three. And it's the largest lead of the game for Santa Rosa. Steck Schulte now with 7 points. Stallworth with 4, Tomerlin with 8, Steck Schulte with 4 before that 3. Rebound Ransom. Smith with 7, Capurro with 5. Yacht and Anderson led the Vikings with 10. Bunch of guys with a couple of points. Tellez with 5. DVC hit 2 threes. They normally make 9 a game on average. Tomerlin miss, one bounce rebound to Edwards. He only had a field goal in the first half. He's averaging nearly 15 a game. Low block to Nuhu, and he travels. Or they get him for the player control. Even worse for Coach Anderson. That's his third foul. A minute and 13 seconds into the second half. Little lean on me, and Ransom got out of there. And it's a player control foul. Several players for the Vikings have multiple fouls. Steck Schulte and Stallworth break the press. Capurro hands off to Stallworth. Steck Schulte pulls the trigger. It's off Mark Grace with another multiple bounce rebound. What's that mean? It means everybody's blocking out. Oropeza. Play with pace, one of the keys for Coach Anderson. Box out and guard the three-point line. Santa Rosa hit 4 threes in the first half. That's their average. They were 5 of 7 from the free throw line. DVC was 3 of 4, and that was all Anderson. A Wilsonberger serve back hot at the echo of the shot clock. This is why Steffen's one of the leading shot blockers in the state. And you know what's great for him? Benicia High School's not that far from Pleasant Hill. Tellez checks into the game. Nuhu. Unbelievable break. But, hey, that's the beauty of a possession. You take 30 seconds, you get a field goal. And then you press. Steck Schulte, I don't have a problem with him pulling up and shooting that three. Wide open mark, or look rather. Tomerlin drives, travels. When you're indecisive, you'll turn it over. 7-point game. Like I said, these Vikings have played a lot of close games. They've won a lot of close games. (17-10), 10-5 in the Big 8. Miss. Steck Schulte rebound. Good block out of Oropeza. Bear Cubs need a win to make the postseason. The numbers are all there. There's no fooling anything. I think DVC's in regardless, but they're going to play this to the bitter end. Tomerlin hits the three. He had that look before he put the ball on the floor and turned it over. And Teo shoots better from downtown than he does from the average 2-point field goal range. Yes, 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 and it's the largest lead of the game for Santa Rosa. Nuhu this time doesn't get the roll, and Ransom with the rebound. But again, the Bear Cubs led this team by 10 late in the second half and then just went on a scoring drought. Nice catch in traffic by Capurro. Bounce pass to Steck Schulte. Ransom, turn around. Pretty offense for Santa Rosa. Capurro's pass, a little lucky that Steck Schulte was there. But I like what Nathan did is he went and caught the basketball, went and met the basketball. Edwards, he needs to get some offense going, a little give and go. And Nuhu with the weight room layup, meaning you play through that contact. And he gets the field goal. Bear Cubs break the press. Steck Schulte in and out. Capurro doesn't get the rebound. Why? Because Tejas is blocking out, getting some space. And then Edwards ticks the rim. And Capurro with the rebound. Oh, my goodness. That's a near turnover. And no, it is. And a Wilson burger! No, a foul on Ransom. Time, and Coach Miolen's going to call the timeout. But this is the reason I'm calling the turnover before it's a turnover, because we've seen that happen so many times. We'll show the replay again. We're not doubting the foul, but we like our block shots. But Stefan trying to pick up his teammate here. He definitely made contact. There's no question about that. Good call by the officials. But this is almost, it's looking very similar to the game in Pleasant Hill, where the Bear Cubs that pull up by 10, pull up by 12, get the basketball, not get a shot off. Vikings will get a field goal. They'll stay connected, and then they go on a mini run. So Oropeza will go to the free throw line. Appreciate you joining us wherever you may be. And I like the official explaining to Stefan. He asked the question. You drilled the guy, big fella, but hey, it was a pretty block, but it's free throws. First Viking other than Anderson to attempt a free throw tonight for the Vikings, and Oropeza makes the first. I didn't get a chance to talk with him, but there was Oropeza family at a Point Arena that was very good at playing basketball. Don't know if he's related. Didn't get a chance to talk to him before the game, but he makes both free throws. It's an 8-point game, and Pardo, who's got a couple of steals tonight and making a contribution off the bench that's not necessarily scoring. Bear Cubs break the press. Not many times have they done it with tempo and accuracy. Tomerlin not afraid to pull the trigger, and then we've got a foul on Anderson, clearing out Ransom. Watch, or is who? Anderson's first foul. That's the second team foul for the Vikings. Steck Schulte will inbound at Monte Vista, and Pardo, quick hands, slaps it back up against the wall. Capurro possesses the ball. Nuhu's all over him. Stallworth has a lane to the basket if he wants it. There it is. 39-29. Ezekiel with the layup. Steal Tomerlin. It's okay. It's okay you don't have the numbers to pull back. Stallworth, Ransom, being efficient in the low block. Tomerlin Steck Schulte. Capurro for three. Doesn't go. Tellez with another defensive rebound. Anderson throws it to Stallworth. Just go, big fella. Misses the layup. Didn't get a chance to explode and get near the rim. Pardo, 22-footer, goes 23. Steck Schulte will rebound. Capurro hands it up to Steck Schulte. The three is good. Capurro with the assist. 42-29, largest lead of the game for the Bear Cubs. Edwards. And Stallworth with a Wilson burger. Serve back hot. Smith in for Capurro. What's a Wilson burger? You won't find it on anybody's menu. Salty, leathery taste. Not like my favorite Original Joe's burger. I digress. Vikings get it in. Tellez. Pardo. Low block to Nuhu. It's not going out. It does, though. Oropeza. Banks open here in Santa Rosa. And then Coach McMillan calls a timeout, controlling this game. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Ausiellos 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. for tasty food and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And the Omelette Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 40 years. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. It allows us to bring you more games for free on YouTube, instant replay, multi-camera. I'm annoying, turn down the sound. We've got other announcers. Anyway, we love junior college basketball, and my friend Steve Cochemilio, the longtime basketball coach here for many years at DVC, now retired. What's the best thing about junior college basketball? No one cares. What's the worst thing? No one cares but family and friends. We'll move on. Stallworth. Tomerlin. Steck Schulte. Dribble drive is fouled. No call. Rebound by Traylor. Bear Cubs don't score off the timeout. Oropeza jump stop. Finds Pardo. Miss. Long rebound. That's a guess. It didn't hit Ransom, and that's a guess. And you can tell when you want to be critical of the officials, you make that definite call. We'll move on. 10-point lead. Oropeza wants Nuhu down low. Bear Cubs stay on the floor. Don't leave their feet. 15 on the shot clock. Pardo. Tellez. Wilsonberger served back hot by Stallworth. But then Nuhu gets the putback off the block shot. Little 5-0 mini run here for the Vikings. That's what they do. Chip away. Ransom is fouled by Traylor. mean, I don't know what the argument was there. So that's 3 fouls on Trailer. Nuhu has 3. Steck Schulte will inbound. That's a 13 foul for the Vikings. Tomerlin. Smith down low. Bear Cubs get spacing. He can go one-on-one. Kick out to Ransom. 12 on the shot clock. Smith drives. Pulls back. And then every time they do that, it's a turnover. And Oropeza misses. Wants the foul. Doesn't get the call. Pardo reaches in. Call for the foul. Wiedenfeld will check in for Ransom. And it's, we're nearly halfway the second half, but this press will have an effect on you. It wears on you. So those times you're getting the ball up court now could be turnovers late in the game. Wiedenfeld feeds to Stallworth. Reverse layup miss. Gets his own rebound, but it's tipped over to Trailer. Missed opportunity for Santa Rosa in the key. See if the Vikings take advantage. Oropeza. Little interchange with Grace. And he's short with that three-point attempt. And then Oropeza with the quick hands slaps it out of bounds. Zeke Grun did not play against MJC and hasn't seen much action tonight. Stallworth. I don't know why they stopped. Can we have that little segment? There's no reason for Ezekiel to stop here. He had the sideline to use and just go. Steck Schulte goes and lays it up. Back to 10 with 10 minutes left here in regulation. Hale Pavilion on the campus of Santa Rosa Junior College. Season finale, regular season finale. Little give and go. Nuhu out to Oropeza. He'll take the three and hit. See, you bring the ball down, it's a turnover. And he's on misses the layup. And then Trailer with the doesn't go next play, reach in foul, and that's his fourth, I believe. I think the Bear Cubs get real nervous if that reverse layup of Oropeza goes in. And as we've mentioned, this has been a team in Santa Rosa that has blown double-digit leads in the second half several times. Smith, Steck Schulte. It's always seemed just such a grind to get that ball across half court. And then Oropeza with another steal. And a layup by Edwards, and Coach McMillan, I'm sure, is going to call the timeout here. Now Grund is into the game. And there's that same turnover. What happens is you don't possess the ball, you think you do, and then they just come and steal it. If we have a shot of that, Steck Schulte's got to come. So right here, you get the pass. You haven't possessed it yet. Let's take another look at that. This is a fundamental lesson of possessing the basketball. Come and meet this pass. Don't try to convert that into a dribble. So what was a 13-point lead for Santa Rosa at the 13:02 mark, and there's the other steal. And they've played teams that are handsy. They played City College of San Francisco, who gets about as handsy as anybody in Northern California or the state. But this late in the season, you are who you are. And those repetitive things, and you have a team like DVC and that press, and one of the keys, the first key for Coach McMillan on the text this morning, handle their pressure. And that pressure doesn't mean coming down and having to score off breaking this press. That means if you got to methodically break the press, you do that by going and meeting the basketball. More than 5 or 6 times tonight, they've tried to turn a potential catch into a dribble and a pass, and it's been a basket the other way for the Vikings. So in less than basically 5 minutes, the Vikings have cut into this lead by 10 points, and it's a 3-point lead for Santa Rosa. They have the basketball. Grund will inbound. And this is off the timeout. And Ezekiel should just go right to the basket. There you go. Timeout by Coach McMillan pays off. Grace. Nice cut to the basket. Second foul, first foul on Wiedenfeld, second team foul for the Bear Cubs. Oropeza will inbound on the baseline. Edwards. Tellez. Anderson. Gray, 17-footer, off mark. Stallworth with the rebound. Smith, Grund, Wiedenfeld, Tomerlin. Bear Cubs showing a little motion on offense. They're allowing that double team in the post. Skip pass to Tomerlin. Misses. Rebound, Tellez. He does a good job on the defensive rebounds. He's averaging nearly 4.5 rebounds a game. Edwards. Miss. Stallworth with the rebound. Smith in the paint, misses, past himself, and he puts it back. Nuhu getting ready to check back in for Coach Anderson, as well as Lorenzo Pardo. 7-point game. Edwards, wide left. Smith skies for the rebound, and he'll push. And he's fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. There's that runaway Bear Cubs honey truck there. Justin Smith. Never questioned this young man's effort. And the defense of the Vikings never got set. Misses the first. Good foul. The Bear Cubs were 5 of 7 in the first half from the charity stripe. They were 12 of 20 in the first game. Nuhu back into the game, as well as Yatin Anderson. Smith misses both free throws, and investment in the foul. Good job by DVC. They have 16 fouls. The Bear Cubs have 2. Anderson, double team by Grund. Pardo from 3. Off mark, rebound to Smith. Tomerlin to Smith. He drives. Finger roll. Windsor alum Justin Smith pushes the lead back up to 9 for Santa Rosa. Pick and roll, and a Wilson burger! Serve back, oh my goodness gracious. Stallworth is cramping. Can we show that one more time? It was probably a foul. It was a pretty violent block. We'll take a break. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express.
Hacienda San Angel, nestled high above the narrow cobblestone streets of Puerto Vallarta, one of the world's most elegant and romantic boutique luxury hotel experiences awaits. Proprietor Paula Castaneda. Lombardis Gourmet Deli and Barbecue in Petaluma, where they offer a large selection of gourmet delicatessen food along with a wide variety of barbecue and local wines. And the May family, Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball would like to thank the May family for their continued support of Bear Cub athletics.
So we've got a timeout, and I think Ezekiel's just cramping up because he gets in that explosive move and it pushes off those toes, and then with the cramp, and then Greg Puccioni they're asking about the foul. It was a violent action, and it was probably a foul. So Nuhu at the free throw line. 9-point lead here. Shooting 2. A foul was called on Smith. And we mentioned at the outset, neither one of these teams shoots free throws very well. The Vikings are 54th in the state, just under 69%. Missed both. Good foul. Smith with the rebound. Golden possession here for the Bear Cubs. And gold is something you want to possess. There's DVC. Pardo gets a little too fancy. And then Trailer comes up with it. So many times the Bear Cubs have turned and look like they're going towards the opponent's basket with the basketball, and then DVC just turns on the afterburners, and they've got every 50-50 ball tonight. They're struggling on offense, but the effort, as always, is there. 7-point game. Tomerlin from Mendocino Avenue. The sophomore, the lone sophomore on the Bear Cubs. Well, you got Justin Smith, a sophomore as well, so I'm wrong on that call. But nevertheless, Tomerlin with the 3. And then a foul on Steck Schulte. Oropeza back in, he'll inbound. 14 foul on Santa Rosa. Anderson. Edwards. No good. Tomerlin with the rebound. But the Bear Cubs are going to got to get the ball across half court. They do. Grund. Hesitation. Smith. 10 on the shot clock. Grund. Mid-range. Side of the backboard. Edwards. Anderson. Side of the rim. Smith with the rebound. Grund dribbling through traffic. Lays it up and misses. Vikings will push up court. Edwards strips through. Steck Schulte wanted the held basketball. We've had that call tonight, but I think he came across the wrist, and he'll be shooting free throws. Edwards will be shooting 2. Makes the first. And then when the clock stops, you're shooting free throws. You make those free throws. You can set up your press. Anderson taken out. Coach Anderson will have a little meeting with him. Eight-point game. Long way to go here for Santa Rosa. Oh, that's a pass that's killed him, but Steck Schulte clears away. I think we got a side of flopping and an elbow, which usually goes against the offensive team. Edwards, Wilsonberger, served back hot by Tomerlin. Ransom will check back into the game. It's got to be at least 10 blocks for the Bear Cubs tonight. Nuhu, jump hook, gets the touch, 6-point game. They just stay connected to you. Ransom, not a bad idea having Smith bring up the ball against Nuhu if the Vikings don't adjust. Tomerlin pulls the trigger, misses, rebound, Oropeza. Edwards, and he has his shot blocked, Wilsonberger style. Tomerlin, I don't understand that. He gets bailed out. I hope Teo's okay, but he just gets caught in between here. Doesn't know quite what he's going to do. And he will be shooting free throws. Hillsburg alum will take a little walk, gather his senses, and he'll go to the free throw line. Shooting 2, makes the first. Edwards out, Tellez out. No, he's in. We've got substitution mass confusion here. Andrea thought he was in. He wasn't. And Tomerlin makes both free throws. Oropeza with the basketball. Teaz, dribble drive. Nice up and under, and we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll get a live read here for Trimyc Mechanical. Santa Rosa. Trimyc Mechanical, try this one more time. Innovative solutions and expertise for over 2 decades for commercial plumbing in Northern California. Big John's Market, bringing a world of good things to Hillsburg. And Jolly Washer Express, the fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. We'll have playoff games next week, wherever they may be. How do you find out? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. And follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm Chris Babcock, and thanks again wherever you may be joining us on the World Wide Web for Game 28 for both of these teams. Vikings 10-5 in the Big 8. The Bear Cubs 10-5 in the Big 8. Bear Cubs win. They're in the postseason. I think DVC's in regardless. And it's a numbers game. Strength of schedule, wins, etc. Above and beyond my Chico State math. Grund to Tomerlin. How's that not a goaltend? Anderson, miss, rebound. Tellez, Pardo for 3. There's the Vikings, and it's a 3-point game. The Bear Cubs broke the press, and Tomerlin, playing to win the game, goes and attacks. This is Pardo's 3 to bring it to a one-possession game. Do we have that Smith layup where Nuhut intimidates here? And I thought there was a goaltend. That ball hit the glass. That is a goaltend, and it seemed pretty obvious. You can't touch the ball after it's hit the glass. That's a goaltend. Vikings got a break. Hey, that's part of the game. But it's also the value of instant replay and having quality partners like we do that allows us to bring you these games, multi-camera, instant replay here on YouTube, NorCal Sports TV style. As we mentioned in the opening, out of the last 11 games, 11 out of the 19 games have been decided by 9 or less points, and a handful of those have been 2, 3, 4-point games. But see, this kind of stuff could get into Santa Rosa's heads because this is right where they were before against DVC. But I like Tomerlin going to the basket. Should have been a field goal. It wasn't. And then a steal, near steal by Pardo. Santa Rosa needs to come and meet the basketball, because if they don't, DVC will be there. Trust me, over and over again. Ransom tips it back to Smith. I like this plan, but don't turn back. Oh, there he goes. See, you go back, you spin, you're asking for the turnover. And we talked about it about the 10-minute mark of the game. The press sometimes doesn't look like it's very effective, but when it just wears on you and grinds on you, and then you have those lapses and you just turn right into the defense. And the Vikings, like bees, crate and honey, they're all over those loose basketballs, and they've got nearly every 50-50 ball tonight. And that's why they've stayed in this game. Although they trailed by 13 at one point, that was just a little bleep on the radar. Little beep on the radar for them. Anderson. Smith with another Wilson burger. Rejection. Justin keeps his feet here. The Wilson burger. Pardo hands it off to Edwards. Knew who wants it in the low block. Left hand, he's got a nice touch. And you knew it was going up. 1 point game. Coach McMillan better be ready to call a timeout. No, do not throw that cross-court pass. Smith travels, no call. And he's called for the player control foul. See, we're talking about Justin's mid-range game or lack thereof. He's known to go to the basket. That's why they're setting and taking that charge. He's got a 7 or 8 foot uncontested pull-up if he wants to take it. 1 point game. Tellez. We've got a timeout on the held. DVC with the timeout. I think that's their last, I believe, according to the scoreboard, that's their last timeout. Both teams are in the bonus. But this is much of a repeat of the game that they played in Pleasant Hill, where Santa Rosa had a double-figure lead, and then DVC just stayed attached, and then took advantage and closed out because it was 42-29 Santa Rosa with 13:02 left in the game. And methodically creating turnovers, playing with physicality and athleticism, the Vikings have just persevered. And this would be a nice win for them, and again, would be the first sweep of Santa Rosa since 2016. But Ransom denies, and Nuhu drills Tomerlin, and he'll be in the bonus. But watch Ransom down below. He's just waiting for that. The Benicia alum and Nuhu's fourth foul. Oropeza will come in for Pardo. So Tomerlin shooting 2. No, shooting 1-1. My mistake. Number 101 of the night. And he misses the 1-1. Chance once again for DVC to take the lead. Oropeza, Tellez, Edwards. Edwards, miss. Offensive rebound, DVC. Tellez. Wilsonberger. Extended possession to DVC. It's like Groundhog's Day all over again. And Edwards misses, and Steck Schulte gets the rebound. He's fouled, no call, and it's a held basketball to go to Santa Rosa. Some little bit of inconsistency here. I mean, that's guy coming across his wrist that has been called tonight. But, hey, that's how you're never going to learn on those passes. They're going to deny that first pass. Bear Cubs might consider doing a home run play here. Coach McMillan almost called the timeout. He's only got one left. Just under 30 seconds here. Shot clock is off, and Coach McMillan will call a timeout. He's going to put Nathan Capurro in the game. I don't know who will come out. So we'll keep it right here. And Ransom's going to come out, but he'll be ready to sub in. So been coaching college basketball, overseas basketball, you name it. Craig McMillan, 35 years in the business, not to mention state champion at Cloverdale High School, great career at University of Arizona, and we've mentioned it because I think it doesn't get talked about enough, the first McDonald's All-American in the history of University of Arizona basketball. friends of the family for over 50 years. My dad coached against his father. I tried to play against Craig. Ended up coaching with his good friend Craig Bergman at Monte Vista for 20 years. So there is a connection here. So what was drawn up in the huddle? Smith will inbound. The Vikings will press. I don't think they're going to foul right away. Officials, Ruben Candelaria explaining things to Coach Anderson. Grund, Steck Schulte, Tomerlin. Oh, my goodness gracious. Grund, and then a foul. Oh, almost had the chance for the pick two right there. Grund to the free throw line. Shooting 1-1. Misses. Smith gets the rebound. Steck Schulte, and then he's fouled. So the Bear Cubs aren't known for their offensive rebounding. They never have been. And will be a 2-shot foul for Steck Schulte. 10th team foul on DVC. Bear Cubs have missed their last, I believe, 3 free throws. Two-point game. Oropeza will inbound. Anderson. Bear Cubs do not have any timeouts. DVC leads by 1. Steck Schulte from half court, and it's no good. Great job by DVC. But what I would like to go back to is that screen on the handoff. If we could get to that. If we can get to the screen on this handoff right here. That's an illegal screen. So DVC with the 57-56 victory, and so many opportunities. Santa Rosa had chances to put away this DVC team and didn't. And the Vikings with Ben Teez with the 3 that ends the season. And you won the game. Teams go to the locker room, but this is an illegal screen here. There's no question about it, but not called. And then you go back on the goaltending off when the ball hit the basket earlier with Tomerlin. But credit DVC, they did what they needed to do to get the victory. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Jolly Washer Express, proud partners of Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball. The fastest and most convenient car wash in town. Look for the Union 76 gas station on the corner of Coffee Lane and Piner Road in Santa Rosa. Jolly Washer Express.
Ausiellos 5th Street Grill, 609 5th Street in Santa Rosa. Great food and friendly neighborhood bar and grill. Lagunitas Brewing Company, the Lagunitas Petaluma Tap Room and Beer Sanctuary is open. Stop by Wednesday through Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. for tasty food and fresh beers. Dogs welcome. And the Omelette Express, 2 locations to serve in Santa Rosa and Windsor, proudly serving the best breakfast in Sonoma County for over 4. From Hale Pavilion, where DVC beat Santa Rosa Junior College on the three-pointer by Tellez with 4 seconds left. And I think that is the first lead the DVC had until real early in the game. But here's Tomlin. Never mind. I think this is one of their first leads of the game, and that's really when it matters. So the Vikings finish 11-5 in the Big 8, sole possession of second place, and they finish at 18-10. The Bear Cubs finish the season 13-15 and 10-11 in the Big 8. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV, for alerts about upcoming games. Our next Santa Rosa JC game will be next season. Check the CCAAsports.org website for pairings on Sunday for those DVC fans interested to see where their Vikings play next week. Thanks for watching Santa Rosa Junior College men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Jolly Washer Express. Thanks to our crew, Carlos Montañez, Nea Lea Florence, and our director, Luis Rangel. I'm Chris Babcock here in Santa Rosa. Good night, and thanks for being on the show.